Welcome children. Take out your Real English book. Part 7. Chapter 18. Brave Dogs. Before explaining this chapter, let me tell you that this story depicts about the dogs. Dogs are known to be loyal and courageous creatures. Now, what are dogs known as? Dogs are known to be loyal and courageous creatures. They have been known to the rescued people trapped in snow, water and even fire. Now they are known that they are rescued people and they are trapped. What the dogs do? They rescue the people who get trapped in snow, water and even fire. History, mythology and real life instances have proven this fact. Now history, myths and even the real life examples have proved this fact. Barry was a Saint Bernard dog that lived from 1800 to 1814 and risked his life to save the lives of numerous people who travelled in the Alps. Now Barry, who was Barry? Barry was a Saint Bernard dog that lived. Bernard dog, it lived from 1800 to 1814 and risked his life to save the life of many people who used to go to Alps. Alps is a mountain. A Saint Bernard's dog sense of smell is so keen that it can smell people buried deep in the snow. Now, a Saint Bernard's dog, its sense organ was so sense of smell organ, and it was so keen. It was so keen that it could even smell the people who were buried deep in the snow. Barry, like other Saint Bernard dogs, was trained by the monks to rescue lost travelers in the Alps. Now, Barry, like other Saint Bernard dog, they were also trained by the monks to rescue the other lost travelers in the Alps. Barry was trained to bark aloud for assistance from the monks or other travelers. Now Barry, he was trained to bark very loudly for helping from the monks or other travelers. On finding a man to be rescued, he would lie on the top of a person and start licking his face. Now, if he used to find a man to be rescued, he used to lie on the top of the person and start licking the person who used to wake him up. On hearing his loud continuous bark, the monks would rush with a stretcher and warm blankets to help the victim. Now, if they used to hear this loud continuous bark, the monks, what they used to do? They used to rush with the stretcher and the warm blanket to help the victim. Then they would take him to the monastery and give him the hot tea. Then what happened? They would take the dog to the monastery and give him hot tea, food and shelter till he recovered. Once Barry rescued a young boy who had found stranded on an icy ledge. Now once happened Barry. What he did? He rescued a young boy who was found stranded. Stranded means he was left in a place from where he was no way one could escape. On the icy ledge. All covered with thick snow under an ongoing heavy snow. And full part means the full place, it was covered with snow, thick snow in an ongoing heavy snowfall. It was impossible for any man to climb that icy ledge, and the boy's ability to struggle on his own was almost nil. And it was what happened? It was very impossible for any man to climb on this icy ledge, and the boy's ability to struggle on his own, it was almost very nil. Barry fearlessly crawled inch by inch to the boy. Now fearlessly, what he used to do, Barry? He used to crawl inch by inch to the boy. As he had been trained, Barry started licking the boy's face, but the snowfall was too. Barry, what happened? He started licking the boy's face, but the snowfall, what it was too heavy and the ledge too difficult to climb for anyone. And the ledge, it was also very difficult to climb for any monk to reach that boy. Hence, they could not reach that, and so they couldn't reach the pot. The boy woke up due to Barry's warm licks and he wrapped his arm around Barry's tongue. Now what happened? Barry woke up. Due to what? That is due to Barry's warm lick, and what he did? He wrapped his arms around Barry's strong neck. Then Barry pulled him cautiously and bravely away from the ledge and slowly brought him to safety. Then Barry, what he did? He pulled that boy very carefully and bravely away from the ledge and brought that boy to the safe place. Having rescued over 40 people in his lifetime, Barry was one of the bravest, strongest of the rescuers and has been honored in various ways. Now, Barry had rescued during his lifetime. Barry has discovered more than 40 people, and so he was called the bravest and strongest of rescuers and has been honored in many ways. His body has been displayed at the Natural History Museum in Bern since 1815. His body has been displayed at the Natural History Museum in Bern. His body, which had begun to decay, was restored in 1910. Now, his body, when it was becoming decay, it was getting decay. It was restored in 1923. A painting of Barry hangs at the Great St. Bernard Hospice. Now, what painting of Barry? It hangs on the Great St. Bernard's Hospice. A monument in honor of Barry is located at the entrance to the Cemetery des Chiens per Cemetery in Paris. Now, a monument. What does that monument? Shows the honors of Barry, and it is located at the entrance of Cemetery des Chiens Pet Cemetery in Paris. In 1977, Walt Disney Productions made a telemovie entitled Barry of the Great St. Bernard. Now, in 1977, Walt Disney Productions, this company has made one telemovie, that is television movie entitled, and the title was Barry of the Great St. Bernard. Okay, then today up to this much. In my next video, I will explain the rest part of the chapter. Now, take out your diary, write chapter 18, Brave Dog, 2 pages explained, homework, revise it. And with this, I am ending my today's class. Good